Whoo, this fucker's tough. I don't know, no, who is that guy? Some big fucking poof with spiky hair. He says, I'll fight you in the Roman cage, just boxing, no grappling because you'll fuck me up.
Normana Parke'a po gali FAME MMA 13. Jesteśmy na gorąco. Norman tutaj właśnie się u nas pojawił. First of all, how did you like the Roman cage?
Fuck, it was small. I thought it was a wee bit bigger than, you know, but it's kind of like we've got a cage back home that's quite small, but this is just a square cage. Ours is octagon cage. And this was a little bit more, just a wee bit smaller. I'd say a few feet smaller all round. But it doesn't matter. It's like you could put the phone box in there, bring the phone box inside, and we'll fight in that, no problem. So next time I'll probably get a proposal to fight in the phone box.
Was it a big advantage to him because we saw that he just rushed into you to smash you? Was it an advantage to him?
I don't know. I don't know if it was an advantage too much because he was coming throwing bombs and there was nowhere to reset, circle away and kind of get your breather. He was just hook. I thought maybe he would have threw more 1-2 straight down the middle, but he didn't do it. Once he threw hook, I was like, this is no problem. I was practicing this out the back the whole night. Cover, counter. I let him just work a wee bit first, you know, and he never really caught me at all. Maybe one punch he kind of caught me, but I just stayed poker face and just kept going. And then I remember, I don't know which one it was, he threw a hook and I stepped and threw a left over the top and
he was hurt.
I don't know where it hit him, you know, was it maybe on the forehead or around the chin or something? I never seen exactly because the way southpaw and orthodox different stance. And aye, good old scrap it was, aye, good scrap.
Were you surprised that he was knocked down?
No, not really. No, I think people underestimate. Like I was in this fight. I was 87 kilograms. You know, I'm strong. No cutting my weight or anything. I think he was 94 kilos or something. So he was a wee bit heavier. It's no problem that there. And because we spar with all different body types back home. Big heavy boys, short boys, lanky boys, real small boys. We spar with everybody. So we knew he was going to try and knock me out and. He did try. I knew once going into the second round, I was standing up, like, because our rounds we do back home is a 45-second rest. And I stood up, well, I was standing the whole time, and I could see the clock up at the top of the screen, and it was 45 seconds to go. And I was like, fuck, geez, man, where's my cup of tea? Where's my biscuits? I says to my coach, where's that? Bring my coffee in.
I know that you wasn't looking for the coffee, you were looking for the whiskey.
Oh, we'll have a few of them after, don't worry about that. And second round, I seen him sitting and I looked at his eyes, you know, and I just stared. I says, he's beat. I could see in his eyes he was defeated, you know, because he had a tough first round. I think he was surprised that I knocked him down, and I think once I knocked him down, he was like, whoo, this fucker's tough. And then he knew he'd gone into the second round, so his mind was just overwhelmed with everything. And I says what I was going to do anyway. But I thought he would have been a wee bit more better with his strikes. He just was too wild too.
Okay. We know that there was a big difference in the skills. Respect for Szeligą to come into the stage, right?
Oh, I said it after. I says to him after the fight, respect, man. There was pressure on you. I says, and I says, there was pressure, you know. Pressure because knowing the clock's ticking, you know. And if they want to do me another fight in this Roman cage, the big boss has got to put their hand in the pocket a little bit deeper. Right down here, come up again and say, there you go, Park. Fight someone in this cage. Okay. Because people think, yeah, I'm scared to fight in this. I fight with anyone, anywhere. And small gloves in this cage, I could do that again, no problem. MMA, no problem. I knew once it came to the second round, once I took him down, I was like, I could feel him. It was just using too much power to get up, and I was like, you ain't going to get back up again, you're going to stay there. And I'm going to just beat you up on the ground, and that's what happened.
During the trailer, you said that you won't finish him, that you don't want to finish Szeligą. What changed during the fight that you didn't?
My hand was, I know I did say that there, but I hit him in the first round. I don't know which it was, or I think it was him. He punched my hand. Okay. You know, I went here block and I could feel a wee nip, you know. not too sure which time it was. I'll watch the fight back and I'll know which punch it was that hit my hand, because I know it wasn't a punch I threw. And then once I was on his side, like on his back on the second round, and I threw a couple of just wee punches like this, I could feel it like knocking inside, you know, even it was just wee touches. And I was like, fuck, right, I need to take his back, flatten him out. Once I flattened him out, I could hear him breathing heavy, and then I just says, fuck it, let's throw the left in, and I could hear the ref say, right, you got to defend, got to defend. I says, he's not defending now. I says, it's all over. And that was it. That's the reason why I just says I'll finish it there. Plus, how many of my fights I want the decision? I get paid all the time for I work for my money every fight, so it's good to finish it before the time.
I saw that when you were coming to the locker room, you had a little argue with one of Tybulski's brothers, right? Am I right? You were going from the octagon, and then someone discussed with you.
I don't know. No, who is that guy? Some big fucking poof with spiky hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what he was shouting. Don't know who that guy is. Who is that guy?
This guy is one of the Tybulski brothers. He's fighting in the FAME MMA.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, right. Never heard of him before. Okay. Never seen his name. I just seen this big spice boy with fucking his hair gelled up and his eyebrows like all waxed and stuff, and I don't know, just like a big woman. It looked like a woman to me. I thought it was a big woman. So I don't know who this guy is. If he's got a problem, you know, with me, he can just come and meet me at the gym, no problem. If he's got a problem, we don't need to do it in the cage in front of people to earn money. He says, trying to come off my name. Come down to the gym in Warsaw, and if you have anything to say, then we can talk face to face.
So how about the fight with Boxdel? Because you said that you are interested. We got the trophy.
I Boxdel, I sure remember, we go back, you know, remember when I fought Casio this time, remember he came in, yeah, you lost this fight. I says, you'll pay for your mistakes, them words you said. And he says, yeah, I'm 130 kilos. I'm fat, brother. I need to lose some weight. I says, you need to lose more than weight. You need to lose at least 30 kilos to even have a chance to compete with me. He says, I'll fight you in the Roman cage, just boxing, no grappling because you'll fuck me up. I says, show me the money. I says, I'll come in there, whip you in front of all your wee YouTuber fans, no problem. I'll earn a new fan base in Poland, and that's it.
So what is location?
The location's anywhere in Poland. I'm here fighting. I'm fighting them all in. Who was the only boy to beat me here? Gamrot, you know. Gamrot's top in the world, you know. And this was, I believe, if that was a better, you know, weight category, if I had a better weight cut for this fight would have been like the first two fights, good fights. But he smoked me, and he's the only boy to beat me in MMA. I don't think there's anyone else who can beat me in MMA. Not even Mankowski. Maybe me and Boris Mankowski need to do a third fight. But only MMA, none of this old boxing carry on. This was, I didn't like that too much. I think if we fight unlimited time, Roman cage, MMA,
till knockout.
Yeah, till knockout, till someone just finishes. I think that's a good rule. You know, that's no one's did that before, because Polak and you know who's the other guy, Polak and Ferrari was meant to do this year. No one's did it. No time limit fight till someone gives up.
That could be long.
We'll see.
Okay, for the end, I have last question. Prove me wrong. Was it your last fight on this contract that you have now?
Aye, this is you know this is my fourth fight on FAME, and it's the last fight. So now at the moment I'm free agent. So
what are your plans for the future?
I don't know. I says I want to stay active. I want to fight MMA against a good guy this year. I want to fight someone who maybe I've competed against before. Someone maybe we could fight a welterweight, 77 kilograms, fight 80 kilograms. We can just fight whatever weight we are, you know, and have a good fight. So, as I says before, like I've been around the game a long time, fought all over the world and stuff. Fought in UFC, people think, yeah, you earned shitloads of money. No, I did not really. I know I blew all my money, I blew it, yeah, doing fucking my guilty pleasures. But I'm good now, and everything's on the, you know, straight and narrow, and people just think I want to fight for the money, but I want to, you know, I believe I'm worth what I get, you know. Lots of good fighters, you know, never get what they're worth their whole careers fighting in other promotions, and they're very good fighters, and so I'm I'm playing the game, you know. Not, oh, I'll just fight this tough guy, because I always did that in UFC. I'll fight anyone. Give me anyone, I'll fight. And I did. I never ever said no to anyone. Now I'm playing the game a wee bit, so do what you got to do to make sure you get what you want to get. That's it.
So only freak fight organizations?
Nah, even anything, because even if it's freak fight, and these guys like to bring in some other professional to fight, 2 professional fights, as long as it's a good fight, you know, as long as it's a good war, people respect that. So I don't know what's going to happen next. I do know one thing, I got an offer to fight somewhere, I know that for sure, but I'm not just going to go, right, okay, I'm going to fight there. I want to speak with FAME MMA again.
Okay. So, thank you, Norman. Enjoy your whiskey after the fight.
Dziękuję.